Scout, Boston Basher, Force of Nature, Pretty Boy, Babyface, and many more. This mercenary is the first in line of our M.E.R.C series, which obviously stands for Meticulous Evidence Rarely Compelling. In this series, we look at each of the mercenaries' achievements, attempt to get any achievements we have remaining for them, and give you some tips and tricks on how to achieve them. Currently for Scout, we're missing these achievements. Out of them, these are weapon specific and these are game mode specific. This makes things nice and simple for us. Use these weapons on these game modes, right? Well, there's an issue with that. These achievements need you to play on the Arena game mode. Now this is a problem because Arena as a game mode was effectively scrapped at some point after its inception and it no longer has any official servers. The solution to this? We play on a community server or do it in our own lobby or something. I have my own server, see the description, so we could do it there. Easy as, right? But one problem. We need more gamers. Playing with 2 other people. Hold on. Are they on well? Hold on. A Nintendo guy invited me to his party. I thought nothing of it. I thought, he just wants to play TF2 together. That's fine. That's whatever. But I'm trying not to join other people's groups. But I look, and what do I see? I see, wait, playing on Arena well. He's in well. Well. Here we come. We're coming in. He's got 3 people on well with him. Hey, first blood, perfect. I just need to kill the other person with the first blood crit, which I did not do. No! Ah! Oh, what is it? Thanks for the achievement. What I just did is an achievement. I am sorry. I'm very sorry. Oh, I'm dead. Excellent gaming. Now that we have that out of the way, we have one more game mode specific achievement we need to get. Let's just smash that one out real quick. No! Wait, yes! Block it. And then right the last second. Wait, don't you? Oh, I'm gonna block that. Somebody stop me! Got it. That's all that matters. More like cast to family TV. I'll take why not for 200. Potentially wanted copper wiring. I don't have the power. This turns to dust. Oh, no power.
Dust to dust.
You suck. Here we go. And watch this. I'm also gonna block this cap, and it's gonna be sick. And it's just that easy. Oh, what is this for achievement? Thanks for the achievement. There, done. Oh wait, actually, while we're at it. I did it! Dodge the Giants! Let's go! Okay, that was huge. That was actually crazy. Okay, nice. Only a couple more to go, and it looks like we've hit the specific weapon part of the remaining achievements. Firstly, let's get this Sandman achievement over with. It's the only one left for the weapon, so we can dump it as soon as we're done. Oh, this is the perfect time. That counted. Hashtag stolen.
Oh wow, that did 18. Another 18. Another 18 by Shane Top from iCarly. Oh wow. Wowza. Swing, swing. It counts! We're 30 out of 50 for strike zone. It just popped up on the bottom of my screen. That counted? Huh? It's great, you're weakening all these people and I can just walk out and one-tap them.
They destroyed my dispenser. I've got no metal.
Oh no. After you left, by the way, I was watching a video from another excellent content creator, and I was in it. I was in the video. A message that I had was in the video.
I'm dead.
But I was there. He was on my server playing my game mode.
They're sapping my dispenser.
Ow!
Spy.
Ow! 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 What I just did?
Spy sapping the other dispenser.
Thanks for the achievement.
Oh, come on.
But yes, like and subscribe to that one guy's channel. Get the name. Oh, I'm so bad. I forgot the name. We'll put it on the screen. Here it is. All right, perfect. But yes, strike zone. Strike zone, big deal. Strike zone's a big one. It means that we basically can stop using the Sandman, which means I can stop literally handicapping myself every time I play.
Excellent. Now that I'm done with the Sandman, did you know the Sandman's slowdown effect can be negated by moving diagonally? Did you also know that you can do a glitch which gives you infinite crits on the Sandman ball? Did you also know that the Sandman is terrible and every achievement tied to it sucks because of this? I'm not a crazy person that wants the stun mechanic back on the weapon, but my god, is this thing bad. I mean, here, look here, look here. Look, I hit him with the ball, but it kills him, so it doesn't apply the slow effect because he needs to be alive. And here's a twofer. I hit this guy, but he dies immediately before the slow effect applies, so it doesn't count. And then this guy, I hit him, but he's too close, so it either doesn't trigger the slow at all, or does, and the slow effect was there for such a short time that I couldn't kill him before it wore off. And as you saw previously, you can get progress to this achievement more consistently with the Force of Nature, which is ridiculous because it only applies the slow effect for like a millisecond, but somehow that's more consistent than the ball that's supposed to do it for several seconds. It's mind-bogglingly bad. Like, oh man. And just so you understand the amount of pain I've been through, let's look at all the Sandman achievements right now. This achievement's incredibly hard just because of how rare it is to find another scout using the worst scout melee in the game, and you can quote me on that. The Fan of War has many more applications than this thing. This one's only hard because of how terrible the Sandman is. Technically, this is a Force of Nature achievement, but it does say slow on it, so you could get it with the Sandman. Although, if you did try and get it with the Sandman, you'd be trying forever. This one's just situational as hell. You need enemy medics with full Uber who are just out in the open asking for you to Sandman them. I mean, this one's just a taunt kill achievement, but it has that fun added caveat of having to hit someone 25 meters without knocking into anything. This means you can't do it indoors, which is just great. Just a taunt kill achievement with extra requirements. I mean, we just love that, right? It's great, isn't it? This one just needs you to have pretty good aim with the ball, which you won't have because you won't want to use it because it's terrible. And this one is actually really simple. I mean, it's just pretty standard. But anyway, all of these achievements, even the easy ones, are annoying or take ages to get. So for you, I'm going to do a lightning round on the best ways to get them. Organize with your enemy. That's right, cheese it. I don't care and neither should you. Be a vulture, prey on the weak. Find people retreating and go for them. As they try to escape, slow them, and kill them as they hovel away. Just use the Force of Nature for this one. Just get really lucky. Play 2-fort or double cross, wait for an oblivious sniper to be on the balcony, and taunt kill them. Just play payload or Koth and just use the Sandman as often as possible. There! That should help you guys with the Sandman ones. Anyway, back to it. The next weapon-specific achievements are for this thing. Yeah, this thing ain't great either, but it's not as egregiously bad as the Sandman. I mean, functionally it's a side grade for Scout, which benefits a flanking playstyle. Or it's a weapon which turns you from Scout into the Spy. Have you ever wondered what it'd be like if Spy could actually catch up to the enemies he wanted to backstab? Or just how powerful he would be if he could double jump for trick stabs? Well, I have the thing for you. But just like the Spy, this weapon is inconsistent, buggy, and you'd be far better choosing something else. In fact, it makes Scout such a better assassin than Spy that he's effectively redundant, which is why they added this achievement. To clear out the old, outdated Spy to pave the way for the new, powerful Scout Assassin. Kind of like what happened to the Thunder Warriors by the Custodians and Space Marines during the Unification Wars, for all my 40k fans out there. And just like what happened there, this is more of a cull than an actual fight.
Oh, here we go. I'm sorry, man. Oh my god, he's so powerful. People being, people dying. Oh my god.
Many didn't even try to fight.
What are you doing? Ah! Because I don't know if he was sacrificing himself to the cause. But I'll take him away.
Many tried to hide, hoping to survive.
Oh, and it counted towards the achievement. Kill the medicinal man. Oh! Pointless. Haha. You're right. Oh. CEO of racism. Okay, nice. XD. No, brother. Tracking me invis for 5 seconds straight. Brother, you're using the cloak and dagger. You were standing still. I was like, he's probably standing still. And then you moved 5 feet to the left. And I shot 5 feet to the left. Crazy. Now that's not to say there weren't a few who tried to put up a fight. Come on, it's another backstab. It counts. That was another that counted as behind for some reason. He was looking at me. How did that count? Oh, just a flurry of blows. I'm playing monk out here, brother. And it counts towards Great Deflate because he's got the Balloonicon. He's disguised as... it's the ultimate combo. This is the same life. These spies just happen to be fighting someone else, and I barely tap them and they die. And then cut them off at the pass. Again. He gardened an invisible spy. What was that? Oh, and it's just that easy. Put it in my trophy room with the others.
In the end, however, they were simply outclassed. However, this doesn't really say much for how good the backscatter is, as being better than Spy is like saying, I'm higher than a koala on the food chain. Like, yeah, you're not as bad as something like the dodo bird, but that's like 3 rungs from the bottom. The weapon is by no measure great. That again is not to say it's terrible. The Sandman is the lowest on the Scout melee food chain, but it's just fine, like rung 10 out of 20 type deal. However, the issue arises when you compare it with the alternatives. Compare the pair. Same mercenary, same damage, same weapon slot. Yet the stock scattergun is far more consistent at getting kills and doesn't have an unwieldy gimmick to prop up its effectiveness. Switch to anything else today. In most situations, the backscatter is often just a worse scattergun with its lower accuracy and smaller clip size, as its benefits only apply in certain circumstances. Its main benefit, mini-critting from behind, is good however, and does come up, but there's a clear issue which arises when you use it. You get a great backscatter mini-crit, but then your enemy whips around and suddenly, you're stuck with a worse scattergun. One good shot, followed up with objectively worse shots in a smaller clip. Plus, as many have said before, a weapon which is better if your opponent's not paying attention isn't great weapon design, as it gets worse the better your opponents are, and only really benefits you against low-skilled opponents, which you'd be likely doing pretty well against anyway. Now, this isn't around on how bad the backscatter is, but the thing is that this specific issue is what makes the last backscatter achievement so hard. You have to kill both a heavy and medic using a weapon which gives you one good shot, followed by a few less not great shots. This does not work too well against the class with the most health in the game, which is currently being healed or even over-healed by a medic. It's just a bad game plan, like putting Tau Pathfinders into melee with orcs. Yeah, that's right, another 40k reference. Or to be even more niche, it's like playing Plunder Patrol into an all-earth deck like Medolce. Yeah, sure, you could ambush the medic and kill them before the heavy turns around, but then you're in a 1v1 against a heavy with a bad scattergun. Sure, you could jump around them and get some backscatter mini-crits, but it's just not a favourable matchup. Like trying to fight a rust monster as a Warforged, you're just hoping you don't get hit at all. But yeah, enough complaining. It feels like that's all I do at the moment, but let's go get this achievement. This achievement, it hurt me, okay? Look, I didn't go too in-depth on the achievement because I honestly thought it wasn't going to be too hard. I mean, it's just really situational. You need a heavy and medic on the enemy team, but, you know, aside from that, it's just up to your skill, right? Just kill both of them. I know I just said why it's really hard because the gun isn't very good at long, sustained fights, but it is so much worse than I thought it was. Me and Not Your Average Russian had devised a plan to get the achievement. I'd use the Boston Basher to help him build Kritzkrieg Uber, and then we'd rush in and take down any heavy and medic we saw. I mean, it was a solid plan on paper, and it literally worked, but it's very finicky. Or it's bugged. Or it's broken. Ooh. Whichever it is, you'll have that progression in emotions towards it by getting it. You know, at first, it's just finicky. Oh, you know, maybe they didn't count as being together because their beam wasn't touching for long enough, or, oh, maybe too much time had passed between the kills, or something. But then you do it again, and you're like, well, it has to be buggy. Something has to have gone wrong. We did it. We literally killed the heavy and medic, but nothing. It has to be just a bug. Ooh, next time it'll count for real. And then after that, you're thinking, it's broken. It has to be unachievable. We're doing it to the T. Just perfect. Heavy dead, medic dead, both of them healing each other. You know, you start thinking, oh, maybe it's a specific order. Maybe they have to be backscatter kills from behind. Maybe there's some other metric you need to meet, some condition to the achievement, like killing the medic first, then the heavy, or killing both from behind, or you have to do all of the damage. You can't be just chipping them and do a little bit at the end. You have to do 100% of their health. Something like that. We thought something like that has to be the case. But after hours of doing everything right and not getting the achievement, I was getting a little angry.
With all your shot simulator, hit a single shot simulator. I'm gonna.
That's probably a good stream. I saw that.
You saw that he was just like back and forth, standing still, because he's like, I know you won't hit any of these shots. It was perfect. Perfect. If he died. And we're back to spawn, hitting each other with the.
Nothing was working. Days were passing, so in the end, we had to do the unthinkable.
I'm in mid right now.
We're coming in.
Okay.
Swap to Sniper and Geradia so he gets crits.
That's all good. I can kill you guys fast enough. It's fine. Yeah,
Alright.
stay still, stay still.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Oh wow, he's done it, boys. He's done it.
Let's even this out. Team scramble.
Oh my god.
If you're mad, just look at this. Look at this and tell me we didn't get it. This achievement is so buggy and terrible that it took 2 attempts to even cheese the achievement. So just don't, okay? Not with this one. But with back-to-back finally achieved, we're officially done with the Scout, which means we can move on to our Mercenary Achievement Award Ceremony, celebrating Scout's most noteworthy achievements and awarding the truly outstanding ones. Using logic, it goes to assume that the achievement which takes the longest to get is the hardest. So the award for hardest Scout achievement with a completion time of 30 hours and 33 minutes goes to back-to-back, because I got it last. And it likely took the longest in terms of actual focused gameplay to achieve. I mean, technically it took all this gameplay as Scout to get a year to remember, but... Oh wait,
It's fascinating, but not as fascinating as the world you can't see.
Oh, okay.
Inside
But that's not actively focusing on getting it, so screw it, it doesn't count. Next we have the award for easiest Scout achievement, which, again, we can assume is the one which took the least amount of time to get. And the award for easiest Scout achievement goes to... Race for the Pennant, which just needs you to run for a long distance. I mean, no surprises there. Now we have the award for the most mid achievement for Scout. This achievement, obviously, like the other two, are just based on when it was achieved. Now the award for this one goes to... Out of the Park, which actually makes sense. It's a hard achievement, sure, but you can do it anywhere on any map, it's just sort of situational. For the last 2 awards, we have my favorite achievement to get for Scout and my least favorite achievement to get for Scout. And the award for my favorite achievement to get for Scout goes to... Triple Steal. It's fun traversing the enemy's defenses and making a mad dash to escape once you pick up the intel. It's like being spotted in Metal Gear. It gets tense and exciting, with the challenge of the achievement not being how long it takes, or having to do it over and over again, or using a terrible weapon. It's purely based on outmaneuvering and outsmarting the enemy team. Now the award for my least favorite achievement to get for Scout goes to... Lastly, I want to talk about the Scout's achievements as a whole. Many of his are pretty good because they just require you playing the objective in any given game mode, or trying out a new alternative weapon or playstyle. Not a lot of grinding, annoying stuff, just lots of achievements for actually playing the game. I mean, overall, Scout's achievements are great if you just like playing the game Team Fortress 2. Simple as that. So go out there, play Scout on CTF, Koth, or 5CP today, and tell them Overachiever sent ya. Wait, that's not my line.